Hello YouTube, Genius in Exile here. So, we've got the Fresnel frame built. Sorry I didn't film it, but it was just really a frame with a hole cut in it so it can be mounted on that lamp stand. So it's hooked to that. You can actually see how it's magnifying. And I have the parabolic mirror here. It still has the cover on it because it's going to be transported to San Antonio for the meetup. So I'm going to leave it on there. So what's going to happen is the sun's going to go through the lens and it's going to concentrate the light, and then it's going to go into the mirror, which is going to go upward through the grate that I haven't quite finished building the legs onto. So here's the next part. Okay, so the top part here is going to attach to the rack, and this bottom piece right here is going to attach to the base. It's going to be put together by bolts. So I'm going to drill some holes in it and start putting this together. Okay, so here's a little better explanation of how this is going to work. The sun will go through here, through the Fresnel lens, and it'll be concentrated down into the mirror. The mirror will then concentrate it again upward, and the rack will be up here, offset slightly, and it'll be under heat. Basically, we're directing a double concentrated ray of the sun up into onto the bottom of a pot, so you can cook on it kind of like a range, you know, so you can make grilled cheese or pancakes or boil water, and it actually works pretty quickly. So you can see right here how it's magnified. It's actually going to be concentrated down this way. I've left the cover on here because it's going to be transported, so you can actually see it's quite shiny. And you want to make sure that you don't have any scratches on this mirror. So once you get this, take very good care of it, because any scratches will mess up the refraction. So, I'm sorry, the reflection. Grate will go up here. So, still getting it put together. Okay, so we've got the holes drilled, and one part will be attached to the rack. The other part will be attached to the base, so it does come apart and is adjustable. And can you show them how it's adjustable, please? So depending on where it is, you move it up or down and put a bolt in there. Next. Okay, that's where it's going to be welded. So we're going to get this lined up and weld the base, or weld the stand to the rack. Okay, so we've got this part welded, and it's still a little warm, as you can see. It smells like burnt biscuit. Okay, so we've got the top welded to the base, and then we've actually got the rack welded on, so it can be bolted on next. Okay, now we're going to weld in the center support. Okay, so this is how it's going to look when it's all put together, and it's adjustable to be higher or lower, as my lovely assistant demonstrates. Pretty cool. And the mirror's going to go right here, or maybe offset a little bit, and the Fresnel lens will basically project the heat, or project the light, and it'll go up under the grate. Very nice. Okay, so we normally are going to have bolts holding it together, but we decided to put a couple C-clamps on there just to hold it in place, and to show how strong it is, we've got a 30-pound dumbbell. Nice. That'll definitely hold a pot of dinner. Alright, so this is the setup, and just for you guys, I'll take this off. Ah! Look at that. That is perfect. So now, using the power of the sun, well, okay, it's a flashlight, it's late at night, but let's see, where's the button on this? There. Alright, so the sun goes through here. We have to line it up. It takes a little finagling. The sun goes through here, hits the mirror, and goes up underneath. That will also take some adjustment. Here, hits here. And in real life, you actually don't want to put your hand through the light, because you'll get a pretty bad burn. Goes through here, will actually come up here, okay. It'll probably work better with the actual sun. I've seen this in action. But there we go. And that's how you heat up your food. It's done, and you'll see it in action tomorrow at the meetup. Take care and prep honestly.